I want you to take a deep breath. We're going to start with getting into a relaxed position. Sitting is preferable in a room that's quiet and away from others, in direct lighting if possible, so it's easier to go down into a meditative state, or into a hypnosis trance as we call it, because you are moving from one state of consciousness to another. So what we're going to do is start with breathing. Slowly, inhale to the count of 7, hold for the count of 3, and exhale through the count of 7. When you breathe in with your nose, your mouth closed. Hold for the count of 3. Exhale through the mouth. So it's inhale through the nose, hold, exhale through the mouth. And we're going to do 3 deep breaths to start. But in induction, I will keep you breathing deeply with reminders to keep breathing deeply and more deeply. So here we go. On the inhale, the exhale. Remember when inhaling to inflate your stomach or your lungs. On the exhale, tighten your lung area so it brings your lung area down. 4th time. Now continue to inhale deeply and slow down the inhale and exhale. And as I give you the prompt to go deeper and deeper, keep up the rhythmic breathing and try to slow down each breath just a little bit more, filling the lungs, holding, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. In the inhalation, bring in clean, clear, fresh, cool air. On the exhale, expel all the dirty, dusty, grimy stuff, the negative habits, the toxins in the body, toxins in the mind and the emotion. Again, inhale slowly, slowly, and as you go slower and more quickly, you will go down further and further into a state of deep relaxation. I want you to recall that each inhalation is going to take you deeper and deeper into that area of the mind and spirit where you can reach a deeper level of consciousness, awareness, where the conscious mind that is normally busy will go down and your unconscious or supermind will come up to take its place. And as you are listening, any sounds that you hear, any sounds at all, whatever they may be, that would distract you from concentrating or focusing on your breathing and going deeper, will simply fall away and not be heard. You are now in a state of hypnosis or change of consciousness. And as you do so, the everyday conscious world falls further and further away. Put it in a box if you like. Let it go out through the door or window. Just know that listening to the sound of my voice and following where it leads you is what you concentrate on. And as you go down deeper and deeper, see yourself standing at the top of a spiral staircase. And as you go down, you see one floor at a time. And you go down the first step, the second step. Your breathing is slow and deepens. Fourth step, fifth step, deeper and deeper. 6, 7, deeper still. 8, 9, 10. You are now 10 times lowering consciousness into super consciousness exchange where you stand. And as you stand, see if there is not a color on this floor that attracts you. For each floor that you go down, there will be a different color, and you know you've gone down to another state of deeper consciousness, awareness. And as you go down, another step, 2, 3, deeper, 4, deeper still, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to a landing that is 10 times deeper than the one before. If there is a door or a doorway open that you see on this level, feel free to go down to that hallway or open that door. If it is a hallway, there will be different rooms along the left or the right, which are open for you to enter into. We will assume that it is a hallway that you reach. That is your level of consciousness, of awareness that you may walk through. And as you do, I want you to stop at any open doorway that attracts you. Stand at the threshold and look in. If it is a room that piques your curiosity or feels right to enter in, do so. If not, simply go to the next open doorway. Whether it is on the right or the left is immaterial. Just walk down that hallway and choose, or let a doorway choose you through whatever means. It could be a beckoning, it could be color, an entity, whatever is in your mind that beckons you, follow it. When you enter into that room, I want you to look around and see, what is there in that room that attracted you into this room? How does it feel? If it feels safe and comfortable, stay. If it does not, then simply return to the hallway and seek another doorway or entrance. I will wait for a moment or two to allow you to continue on, or just wait for me to step further into this beautiful therapy session where you will find the answers you need and seek. We will assume that you have now found the appropriate place for you to be. Now, in this state of quiet, safety, and security, Remember that any and all sounds that are not part of this hypnosis session will simply fall away and disappear. Pay them no never mind, regardless of what the sound is. Now, I want you to turn your focus and attention to the question of from whence comes your anxiety or your stress. Ask out loud if you feel, or ask silently. Ask yourself, what is the origin of this anxiety and stress that I am currently living with? I don't want it anymore. I don't need it anymore. And I want my life free once and for all from any and all anxiety and stress. Focus in. Maintain that beautiful cocoon of silence that surrounds you. You may hear the answer come to you. It may come to you as though someone speaks to you. It may come as a knowing. It may come as a visual, a vignette, or a movie clip. However you can perceive it and know it and own it, that's how it will come to you. It could be a relative who is still living. It could be someone you're living with. Where the answer comes from isn't important. What is important is that you receive the answer that you seek. If you hear nothing, if you perceive nothing, do not be distressed or concerned. Simply ask, is there a mentor, an angel, a guardian, a guide, who will come and assist me in getting the answers that I seek? And if so, call out, my angel, ask for help. Because there are those who surround all of us, who are here specifically for us, to be of assistance. As you know, assistance comes in many, many different ways, and to each person, it is individual. I will give you a moment now for you to ask or receive the answer that you seek. Ask if this is the appropriate time for you to hear the answer. You may ask any questions you like at this time into the silence or to whomever you may be speaking or seeing or listening to. Sometimes the answer will be you would not be able to accept the answer at this time, but they will give you other information or advice to be of assistance to you. Assuming that they do provide you with an answer, ask, may you see all of the information that you are able to accept and absorb around the situation, the incident, event, however far away or however near it may be, so that you may understand it better, so that you may clarify it, let it be understood, accepted, and released at this time. If This anxiety comes from anything that you may have instigated or created or asked for. Whatever the word, whatever the verb or adjective you would care to use, ask. And in the asking, ask that you be released from further emotional or mental ties to whatever the incident or event was. Seek forgiveness for anyone who brought this upon you, whoever it may have been, if not someone else who participated or instigated the event. Ask for forgiveness for them. Again, ask for forgiveness for yourself, for it is the forgiving of ourselves that we are able to forgive others. And the forgiveness of others allows us to be free, to forgive both them and ourselves, because no one does anything all alone in a vacuum. There is also an array of other fellow players on the stage. When you have completed asking for the forgiveness, reiterate to yourself, I understand, I acknowledge, I release from myself from this point forward, point of origin forward, any time or events that this may have occurred in what we call time, to the present time, moving forward to release any and all ties to that stress, anxiety, or even fear, so that we may be released. And still maintaining yourself in this deep state of relaxation. Check around through the origin, and from the origin, bring forward in time this perfect release, knowing that you have indeed allowed yourself to be free from any further issues regarding this particular anxiety, event, or trauma. Continue to feel relaxed and focused, protected and safe in your own space where you are. And I am going to slowly but surely bring you back into a state of greater conscious awareness. But before we go, I am going to provide you a trigger you can use that should you feel any anxiety or anxiousness that is disturbing your peace, or you feel maybe a situation where you might need it, the trigger is going to immediately take you back to the release of total awareness of this emotion and the fact that this emotion no longer serves your purpose. And the trigger I will give you is a very, very simple one. Doesn't matter what hand you use. Again, I am using my left hand, and I'm taking the index finger of my right hand, and I'm going to just tap lightly on top of my hand, just like this, very lightly, or on the other. Don't use both, just one. Again, it doesn't matter which hand you use. And that is going to be your trigger that you will remember when I bring you out to conscious awareness, that you can use to release any after effects or potential stressful or anxious situation. Now, I am going to bring you back slowly and carefully counting backwards from 5 to 1, remembering to be relaxed at the same time. As you are coming back up, you will become more aware of the physical world and sounds around you. Again, they will not disturb you, nor provide any distress or discomfort, irrespective of the sound. 5. You are standing at the ladder or steps. Let's put you on an elevator, escalator. I think I like escalator better. I'm going to put you on an escalator. Coming up. 5. Your foot is at the bottom step of the escalator, and it starts to move up. 4. Slowly you're moving up, more to a state of awareness. 3. You are halfway between the deep state and the conscious state. 2. You continue to rise up to a state of more conscious awareness. 1. You are at the top step, and you step off into the state of conscious awareness, having become brought back up to a state of full awareness, consciousness, acclimated to where you are, your physical and mental and spiritual and emotional body. You are feeling relaxed, calm, rested. You will feel as though you've only been under a short period of time, and you will be surprised at how long you have been under, because time does not exist in state of hypnosis. And if all you did was fall asleep, well, all I can tell you is you got a good nap. The other thing is, the prompt that you were given to remember all that you had gone through, all you heard, saw, learned, felt, can be recalled in conscious awareness. Just repeat it in your mind. Just go over what you've gone through, if it hasn't been a good nap. In which case, just say thank you and go about your business. But at any rate, thank you so much for listening. I hope that some of you, if not all of you, will find this instructional and helpful. If you have any questions, please submit them in writing. If you want some sessions, let me know. We can certainly try and set them up anywhere in the Washington metropolitan area. Or if I would go somewhere else, if a group of people want to get together to have a weekend or several days together where several people want to have hypnosis sessions, I'm willing to travel to meet with you. I thank you for listening, and you have a beautiful day.